Hi guys, I'm Dr. Garima and today I'm here to talk about what moisturizers should you be using for an oily acne prone skin. So basically what is an oily skin? An oily skin is a skin type which basically produces high levels of sebum containing lipids and debris from keratinizing epithelium due to excessive activity of sebaceous glands situated in the layers of the skin. So guys, this is a pictorial depiction of sebaceous gland. This is the epidermis, dermis and the subcutaneous fat. This is a hair follicle and this is where the sebaceous gland is located. So guys, a sebaceous gland basically develops from the outer root sheet of the hair follicle. And each sebaceous gland is made up of lobes or acini, each with a duct, converging onto the main sebaceous duct, which opens on to the skin surface. A sebaceous gland secretion is mainly formed by the complete disintegration of the glandular cells, hence they are called as holocrine cells. Sebaceous glands are present everywhere except for the palms and soles. They are also sparsely present over the dorsum of the hand and feet, but they are numerous in number on the scalp, face, external auditory meatus, mid-chest, back and anogenital surface. Sebaceous glands basically secrete sebum, which is a complex mixture of lipids such as triglycerides and free fatty acids, wax esters, squalene, cholesterol. There are various factors which lead to the development of an oily acne-prone skin. Number 1, genetic factors. Oily acne-prone skin has been seen to be passed on in families and in generations. Secondly, diet. The diet of a person makes a huge impact on how the skin looks. You should avoid diet containing milk and milk products such as butter and cheese. You should also consume lesser amounts of oily and fried food, food containing sugar and food with a high glycemic index. Third, hormonal imbalances can also lead to the formation of acne. Fourth, stress. Stress can lead to hormonal imbalances, which also further aggravates the formation of acne. I know it's a bit difficult, but please guys try to lessen down your levels of stress. Fifth, contact with certain chemicals such as chlorine can lead to something called as chloracne. Contact with oils can lead to pomade acne. Fifth, sometimes intake of multivitamins and proteins can also lead to the formation of acne. Sixth, intake of certain medications such as oral steroids or anti-epileptic medications can also lead to the formation of acne, most commonly seen over the chest and trunk area. These are called as acneiform eruptions. So, should a person having oily skin really use a moisturizer when their own natural skin produces so much of oil? The answer to that is yes. You should ideally moisturize your skin after every wash. Here are some of the benefits of using a moisturizer. First, they keep the skin soft, supple and extensible. Secondly, they also have anti-wrinkling effects. Third, anti-pruritic effects. That is, they help alleviate itching caused due to dryness by the use of certain oral and topical anti-acne medications. Fourth, photoprotection. Some of them also contain a certain amount of sun protection factor, which helps protect your skin from harmful UV radiations. Fifth, they also have an anti-inflammatory effect. Sixth, they help in skin barrier repair. Seventh, they can also help in wound healing, especially the ones containing high hyaluronic acid. Moisturizers are available in certain forms such as creams, lotions or gel forms. So, what properties should an ideal moisturizer possess? Firstly, they should be non-comedogenic. That is, they should not clog the pores and lead to the formation of comedones, commonly called as blackheads or whiteheads. Secondly, they should be hypoallergenic and non-sensitizing. Thirdly, they should be lightweight, non-greasy and non-messy and easily spreadable on the skin. Fourthly, they should be affordable. What do you look for when buying a moisturizer? First is, they should be non-comedogenic. That is, they should not contain vegetable oils, mineral oils, or coconut oil, shea butter, petrolatum, paraffin, etc., which could clog the pores and lead to inflammation. Secondly, always use moisturizers containing dimethicone, cyclomethicone, kaolin, D-panthenol, niacinamide, silicone. Thirdly, look for the presence of sunscreen agents such as zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, methoxycinnamate, and benzophenones. Fourthly, look for the presence of anti-inflammatory agents such as green tea extracts, ginkgo biloba and aloe vera. Fifth, ceramide containing. What is the correct way of applying a moisturizer? Firstly, wash your face with a gentle cleanser. Then, tap dry your face with a towel. Do not press too hard, just tap dry. Then, take some moisturizer onto your palm. Using your fingertips, spread the moisturizer onto your cheeks, your forehead, your nose and your chin. Using your fingertips, apply the moisturizer in a gentle circular motion over the entire face, forming a thin layer. You can also use sunscreen after applying a moisturizer. Here are some of the names of the affordable brands of moisturizers available here in India. Number 1, Episoft AC. Number 2, Acne Moist. Number 3, Acme's Shell. Number 4, Zit Moist. Number 5, Acne OC. Number 6, Cetaphil. And number 7, Neutrogena. I hope you guys liked the video, so please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below for more such content. Thank you.